The holographic projection flickered in the darkened briefing room, casting eerie blue light across the faces of the assembled cadets. Commander Vexillar, a towering draconid with scales that shimmered like polished obsidian, gestured toward the monstrosity rotating in three-dimensional space before them. "This," he said, his voice a rumbling bass that made the younger cadets shift nervously, "is a Void Reaver. In 3,000 years of galactic history, no weapon has ever killed one." Anna leaned forward in her seat, her brown eyes studying every detail of the creature. It was massive, easily the size of a small spacecraft, with armor plating that seemed to absorb light itself. Crystalline spines jutted from its back, and its 6 limbs ended in claws that had torn through battleship hulls like paper. "The Kelthari tried plasma cannons," Vexillar continued, flicking through battle footage. "The Yurden deployed singularity missiles. The Etherian Collective even attempted to collapse a micro-wormhole inside one." He paused, letting the weight of history settle over the room. "All failed. The creatures adapt, evolve, overcome. Their cellular structure rewrites itself in response to any form of energy or kinetic attack. After the first strike, they become immune." Beside Anna, Leo sat with his arms crossed, his jaw set in that particular way she'd come to recognize over their 2 years at the academy. It meant he was thinking, really thinking, and probably about something the instructors hadn't considered. "So how do we fight them?" asked Cadet Jorvik, a Zenthari whose bioluminescent markings pulsed anxiously. "We don't," Vexillar said flatly. "We evacuate. We run. We survive. Humanity is new to the Galactic Coalition, and you must understand this. Some battles cannot be won. The Void Reavers appear every few decades near the Veil Nebula. When they do, we abandon that sector of space and wait for them to go dormant again." Anna felt Leo's hand tap her arm. 2 short, 1 long. Their old signal from tactical training. "I have an idea." "Commander," Leo said, raising his hand. "May I ask a question?" Vexillar's reptilian eyes fixed on the human cadet. "Speak." "You said the creatures adapt to energy and kinetic weapons. But what about older methods?" The commander's scaled brow furrowed. "Explain." "Humans fought wars for thousands of years before we reached space," Leo said, standing now, his voice gaining confidence. "We used chemistry, biology, poison, disease, simple tools that don't rely on energy signatures or kinetic force." A ripple of what might have been amusement or pity passed through the alien instructors. Vexillar's mandibles clicked. "Cadet Leo, the Void Reaver's adaptive biology neutralizes toxins in seconds. Their metabolism can process any compound. This has been tested." "But has it been tested against everything Earth has to offer?" Anna understood then. She'd grown up on a world where life had spent billions of years in an evolutionary arms race, where every organism developed defenses and counters, where humanity had cataloged tens of thousands of poisons, venoms, and pathogens. "Commander," Anna added, standing beside Leo, "Earth's biosphere is classified as Level 9 hazardous by Coalition standards. We're one of only 3 known worlds where even the plants and fungi are toxic to most galactic species." Vexillar was quiet for a long moment. "You propose biological warfare." "I propose experimentation," Leo corrected. "The Coalition has abandoned 3 systems to Void Reavers this year alone. Millions evacuated. If there's even a chance that something in Earth's arsenal could work, it would violate 16 treaties." "Only if used against sentient species," Anna interjected. She'd done her homework. "The Void Reavers are classified as non-sentient hyper-predators. The restrictions don't apply." 3 weeks later, Anna and Leo stood in the weapons bay of the Coalition frigate Stalwart Dawn, staring at what looked like ancient human rifles, modified, upgraded with modern targeting systems, but still recognizably primitive by galactic standards. "Conventional bullets?" Leo said, loading a magazine. Hollow point rounds filled with a cocktail of Earth's most interesting chemistry. Anna checked her own weapon. Botulinum toxin, ricin, and a synthetic variant of Australian box jellyfish venom. If the commander's right and it adapts, we've got 5 more variants ready. And if we're wrong? She met his eyes. Then we add our names to the list of species that tried and failed. The Void Reaver had been detected near the mining colony of Tau Ceti 7. The evacuation was underway, but ships moved slowly, and the creature was closing fast. The stalwart Dawn was a last line of defense, or, as Commander Vexillar had put it, a foolish human experiment. Through the viewport, they saw it emerge from the asteroid field. Even in the vacuum of space, it moved with terrible purpose, its crystalline spines glowing with absorbed radiation from a nearby star. "All batteries, fire!" Vexillar commanded. The frigate's plasma cannons lit up the void. Direct hits. The creature's armor glowed white-hot, then faded, undamaged, adapting. Kinetic railguns, solid slugs traveling at relativistic speeds, slammed into the Void Reaver. It staggered, roared silently, then continued forward. Its armor shifted, hardened. "It's adapting faster than expected," Vexillar growled. "All ships prepare to—" "Commander," Leo said calmly, "permission for cadets to deploy?" Vexillar turned, his expression unreadable. Then, slowly, he nodded. "Humanity's foolishness or humanity's genius? We'll discover which." Anna and Leo launched in a 2-person assault pod, spiraling through the debris field toward the creature. It sensed them, a minor threat, and one massive claw swept toward the pod. "Now!" Anna shouted. They fired together, not the sustained bursts of energy weapons, but measured shots. Crack, crack, crack. Primitive gunpowder propelling lead and chemistry. The first rounds penetrated, the creature's adapted armor strong against plasma and kinetic force. But these were smaller, different, chemical. The toxins entered its bloodstream. The Void Reaver thrashed. Its movements became erratic. Leo switched magazines, a different compound, more shots. Anna followed suit. The creature's crystalline spines dimmed. Its armor plating lost cohesion. And then, for the first time in recorded galactic history, a Void Reaver went still. "Impossible," Vexillar whispered over the comm. "Not impossible," Leo replied, reloading. "Just human." Anna smiled, checking her weapons chamber. "We evolved on a world that's been trying to kill us since the beginning. Everything on Earth learned to be poison or prey. And humans," Leo added, "learned to weaponize both." The stalwart Dawn's bridge was silent for a long moment. Then Vexillar's voice came through, carrying something that might have been respect. "Cadets Anna and Leo, welcome to the history books.